Look, I do not do it for fame. I do not do it for you. I put myself through the pain. Time to start facing the truth. Yeah, yeah. Look, I do not do it for fame. I do not do it for you. I put myself through the pain. Time to start facing the truth.
Hello. Welcome. Come in. This is Tamika Zen. I am Tamika. Get on in here, y'all. Get on in here. Kick off your shoes and relax your feet. So, guys, this is a live for The Last of Us. I want to talk about this. I got Detroit Kings here with me, so I'm going to go ahead and bring him on in.
Yes. What's good?
Yes, I was excited for this show, man.
Yeah,
I
me
think
too.
it's only the first episode, but I think they did a good episode with bringing it in on the first episode.
Yeah, they gave us a straight bang, if you ask me.
Mm-hmm.
Now I see why some shows is coming on Fridays now.
Yeah, because there's a lot of competition, there's a lot of stuff, and then we got more coming in February. So it's like it's so much. One minute we didn't have nothing going on, and the next minute is like boom. Everybody's coming. So yeah, y'all. I think there's 2 people here. Thank y'all for coming.
Right.
Hit the like, hit the share. I wasn't really expecting so many people because I know it's a weeknight and stuff like that. Plus, people probably not even used to me going live like that. But if you're here for the, come through. If you're watching the recap, make sure y'all like. Make sure y'all let us know y'all came through, what y'all thought about the episode. All that good stuff. So, we talking the Last of Us, and I'm just kind of curious, like, your overall first thoughts. Well, we just kind of, was saying a little bit of what we was thinking about it. Like as it started, I feel like it was giving me a movie vibe. I really felt like I was watching a movie. I was holding my breath.
It was a movie. It was kind of like a movie to me though. But I know you don't play video games, but the video game is just like this.
That's what I've been hearing. I didn't play the video game. Now a lot of other, ones like Mortal Kombat and Tomb Raider, Resident Evil. I played a lot of those.
Street Fighter. What about Street Fighter?
Yeah, I played Street Fighter. So this was brand new to me, but the way everybody been breaking it down, I'm like, y'all make me want to go play this now, okay?
Yeah,
it's like I'm kind of watching it, with fresh eyes. It's just I don't have nothing to compare it to in that way.
Yeah, man. I mean, you gotta think about the same. His daughter got the same T-shirt and pants as the video game.
Yeah, that's what I was hearing people talking about too. Because I didn't want to look at too many people reviews. I wanted to have a fresh mind as far as that, and I didn't want to see too many comments. But the comments that I have been seeing, and even my son, he's a hard critic when it comes to games and comics, and he's saying they did a good job too. And I was like, oh, if you saying it, because he will go hard in a minute. Like they messed up the story.
They did a good job.
Yeah.
It's only Last of Us 1 and 2, but in my opinion, out of the Last of Us 1, I'm talking about the video game. If they choose to do it, the HBO, they could probably out of the first video game, they probably can get a nice little 3 seasons out of it just off the video game alone, not 2, just 1.
Right.
So, but 2, Last of Us 2. That storyline is long, so they good to go. I don't know how many seasons they want to do. They can do whatever they want to do because this is ridiculous. How many storylines they can go?
Yeah, listen, I'm here for it. As many as they want to bring, I'll take it.
Yeah.
So of course we started out in 1968, and we had this scientist doctor, and he's been in a lot of stuff too. The 2 things that came to my mind immediately was The Mummy and also Spartacus. He was a mother in Spartacus.
I saw him in The Mummy though.
Yeah.
He got a little bit older too, though.
Yes, he did. Because I kept looking like I know him from somewhere. Where he come from? So that was kind of cool to see him. And he was just basically giving the breakdown, of course, of what can happen. I ain't gonna lie, when he was giving that breakdown, that thing was sounding like COVID to me.
Yeah, I was just about to say that too. You think he was talking about COVID-19?
I was like, yo, that was definitely giving me the COVID vibes. I ain't even gonna freaking lie about that. So,
he was just basically. I'm like, man, it sounds like COVID-19.
Definitely was. Hi, Michelle. I don't think I've ever seen you before. Thank you for stopping by. So then we moved to 2003, which, if I'm right, it was what, 2013 for the game, right? But in the show, we have it to 2003. Yeah. So once we get to 2003, of course, he is turning 36. It's his birthday. He asking him where the pancakes at, trying to make him, some breakfast and all of that stuff. So now my next question for y'all, because of course, slowly as we going on, is different hints that, we kind of getting is what hints did y'all catch,
He don't look like no 36 years old.
Was going downhill from here. Yes, he did.
But I take it though.
Right. Right. She in there.
Rough.
Yeah, he did. He looked like he been to hell and back. But not all of us be aging the same way.
That's a fact.
But he definitely looked like he had it rough, because was it supposed to be that him and his brother was in the military?
Yes, you could tell they're military person.
So maybe
the way they move. Yeah. I like his character though.
I do too.
He never cussed like before. I'm not gonna go until I'm gonna let you get there. But he was really nice to his daughter. He didn't be loud or saying all type of names and stuff like that. You could tell him and his daughter had a great bond.
Right. Yes. Yes, and I think they did a great job with her. I'm actually hearing that she is Dandy Newton's daughter, and I'm like, okay, I like Dandy Newton. She was on my other show I used to watch on HBO, Westworld. So
I could believe it,
and I could kind of see it now that I saw people saying it. I'm like, okay, yeah.
Man, that's one thing. What I'm gonna say this, like HBO, people talk about, HBO losing it. I'm like, man, HBO they don't have to drop nothing for 6 months, but they got something in the can that's gonna break records. That's why they never going away.
Yeah, I don't see HBO losing it at all. HBO definitely has way more hits than misses. They the ones that started it out, So I think they still got it, and they could still bring some heat.
Oh, for sure.
So we start to see her, like, of course, it's his birthday now. She taking money from him and and taking the watch to go get it fixed, But
she stole it. She
basically
stole the money. but she went on to get that watch. She got his watch fixed and stuff like that. So technically, it went somewhere good for him, because he was like, he said he wasn't gonna do it.
Right. So, like, as the day was going on, as far as the hints that we was getting, now it's crazy because I watched this episode about 3-4 times. I ain't gonna lie, it was things I caught the second time that I didn't catch the first time, as far as like little hints, because she was looking like, what's going on? I know at one point we saw the helicopters going on. I think before that they had even heard something on the radio, and then it was and they was trying to figure out where the place was at, what they was talking about, but they really didn't pay it like that much detail like that.
I think, I don't know if that was his wife or somebody was just working at the shop. But she was telling her to go home and close the door.
She came out serious, like, no, shop closed, forget the watch, go home right now. So I was wondering what the heck she heard, because she was not playing. She was like, nah, and he was like, what are you talking about? Business still supposed to be open for a while.
Right. And that girl just looking at her like, what's wrong with this lady?
Right. And then even when she was in school, I think I caught that part the third time. It was a boy twitching in class. I didn't even catch that the first
Yeah, he
time.
was. He was. I
I was
caught that the
like,
first
oh
time, though. I said,
shoot.
"What's wrong with this dude?"
Yes. I was like, okay, wait a minute. Now I did see old grandma here. 1 minute she couldn't move, she couldn't do nothing. And I tried to see what movie she was trying to borrow from them like 3 different times, but I couldn't tell what movie it was. But when she went over to the daggone, shelf trying to pick out her movie, grandma back here, like, I was like, wait a minute. You know what that reminded me of? I can't even think of the movie right now. But it had Tyrese, and it's the old lady that jump up on the ceiling and be bugging out. I can't even remember it
Oh, I
right
know
now.
what you're talking about. I know
That's
what you're
what
talking
that
about.
reminded me of. It's gonna come back to me.
I got you. It's called Legends.
Yes, Legend
Legion,
is that
Legion,
Legion.
Legion,
Yep,
Legion.
yep, yep,
Yeah,
yep.
that
That's
lady
what
was in
that.
that diner. It was on top of the thing. Yeah, that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Loki, that movie is. I think it's on something. I saw it. I saw it's. I think it's on. Matter of fact, it's on Amazon Prime. I think. If
Yeah, I
somebody want to
watched
go
that
watch it.
thing a couple times. That I ain't even gonna lie. I think Michael Beach was in there too, and he ended up hitting her with the frying pan or
Yeah. Yeah.
something. So of course, now she basically, says, I think I better go home. She expected her dad to come at 9 with this birthday cake, which he doesn't do either. He gets there late and he don't got the cake. He like, sorry, tomorrow.
Yep, I knew he
So,
wasn't gonna have that cake neither.
right. I knew when he said that it wasn't happening. He like, I promise.
Yeah.
So, of course, I guess the brother always gets into trouble because the way he calls him, like, I'm okay, but, you got to come get me out.
Exactly.
hmm So when he left her to go, of course, to go get the brother out of jail. Now I think it was the dog. He was another hint because he was giving grandma the looks when she was leaving, and then he came over to her place like, "Yo, let me in. They wilding over there." Okay.
Right.
hmm Like they bugging out, and she over here trying to take him back, and he was out. He was like, "Oh hell no, you ain't taking me back over there."
Mm-hmm.
So of course, when she go in there, first thing she see is this blood all over. Now I would have turned around and went the other way. I'm sorry. I would not have still been walking.
She was just looking like, I mean, I don't even think she was, the kids don't listen anyway, but she didn't listen
Yeah,
at all. I could have sworn her father told her don't go nowhere, don't go
right.
out. And she did
But
anyway.
then it is like she fell asleep and didn't know that he left to go get the uncle. So at first she like, Dad. So I get it. It's kids. I
Uh-huh.
know one time I was at work and I came home. Next thing I know, my neighbors was like, "Your son was climbing and screaming on the window." But I'm like, "What are you talking about?" They was like, "Yeah, we got him." I'm like, "Huh?" And my damn sister was in the room asleep. I still don't know to this day what happened that night. So
Yeah,
kids
that's
do
true.
stuff sometimes. But of course,
Yeah,
she see the old man all messed up. He talking about help me. I said, "What the heck can she do?"
right.
I felt
I
bad for
knew.
them though.
Yeah, the old man was about good as dead. Then old girl, I mean, that was grandma. Hold on, that's grandma that
Yeah,
turned into a
grandma was,
zombie.
yeah, she over here munching down.
She
She got,
munching down. It was a wrap after that, and then after
yeah,
that, she charged after her. Good thing her
right.
father did come, or she was good as
Yeah,
dead.
he came like literally right on time. Oh, those things was coming out her mouth. And she was
Hmm.
like flying on this floor. I said, wait a minute, grandma got the strength of the gods after she got that in her.
That was a problem. You could hear them. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to be no conspiracy theory, but them they didn't sound like no plane. That sound like what they would say, aliens dropping or something. But like they play, they
Right.
like I'm like, what kind of planes are them? Every time a plane
Exactly.
drop, I'm thinking number a bunch of zombies and stuff that's coming. That they just dropping them.
Right.
We didn't see more though. What really happened? They didn't
Yeah.
get into detail yet, which is good.
Yeah, I like the pacing, and I also felt like, well, of course, we, coming up on this because they was trying to get the heck up out of there. Of course, everybody had the same idea. At this point, we get in traffic. We
Hmm.
trying to figure out what's the easiest way. I was trying to get this shot of when the plane was coming in, but I couldn't really get it good. But basically, everything goes downhill after that point. He getting chased through this damn diner. He was out too. He was not playing.
No,
You
he
know,
wasn't. He was out. He was like, because his. I think that's his. That was his brother. And he was trying like, what about them? And he was like, man, let's
Right.
go.
Yes, definitely. He was on point with that, but unfortunately, as soon as he gets out of there, there's a soldier waiting, and I felt like this was realistic. Like I knew when the damn soldier kept going, like copy, okay. I knew that what they was already trying to do. I said, yeah, I could see the government doing something like that, man.
Yeah,
I didn't know this
it's a
was coming because, like
possibility.
I said, I'm not familiar with the game, so I know a lot of other people was like, "Oh, it hurt all over again. It hurt me in the game." They already knew it was coming.
Yeah, I didn't. You know what though? The crazy part, I seen the game and played it one time, long time ago, but I don't remember that part happened. So I was good though because
Okay,
I didn't want to see what was gonna happen. But
right.
when this part what you showing happened, I was like, dang,
Yeah, that
I
hurt.
was
I ain't
tight.
gonna lie. And you know what? She made such a strong impact for that little bit of time that she was in there. Cause
Yeah,
you felt it. I know I felt it. I was like,
me
damn, no, say
too.
it ain't so. Like, so I like the
Yeah,
way they broke that story down. Cause a lot of times if we didn't get to spend a long time with the character, we won't really feel nothing. But you definitely felt it in that. And then his brother came and he was on point. He ended up shooting
yeah.
the damn soldier. I was like, oh man.
Which was it was great timing
Yeah.
because the dude he was like, "What we gonna do?" I'm like, "Man, come on, bro! Like you know these people not affected. If they was
Right.
affected, they would have charged right at you." And you see this dude got a little girl holding a little girl, and you just sit there and
Mhm.
shoot him. Like it's no, I don't get it.
Exactly. Yeah, that was just crazy to me. Absolutely crazy. Of course, she didn't make it, poor thing.
No, she didn't.
Mm-mm-mm.
I'm like, dang. I said, man. I'm like, after what that happened, I said, man, this gonna be good, but sad at the same time.
Yes, absolutely. It really was.
I was sad
So,
after that. I'm like, because I'm like, man, he about to build with his daughter,
exactly.
and bang, that happened. She already couldn't walk.
Right. Yeah, because he was trying to ask her if she could run, and she's like, no. And he literally picked her up and was carrying her like she was a
Hmm.
little baby. I was like, oh.
Yeah,
So, of course, who are the characters? We already talked a little bit about Joel and how he was a soldier. And of course, he got his daughter, well, that ain't Bella, but he got his daughter Bella, we
might be
and
his daughter when all is said and
right,
done.
that's gonna be the one to take over.
Right.
hmm
Tommy is his brother.
Right, Tommy is
He
his
know where to be.
brother.
He know where to be from. We don't know what the heck going on.
Right. Yeah, because he actually wanted to go and look for him
Hmm.
at one point. Yeah, so basically we get 20 years later now. I'm curious, what do you think? Are they gonna do like a back and forth and fill in what happened with those 20 years, or they just 20 years we here, we going forward?
I think they got 9 or 8 episodes. I think we probably get one flashback. HBO good for at least one flashback.
Uh-huh.
That might be filler. That might be a filler episode.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking we gonna get there, especially when you know what. I just about guarantee we gonna get there because we got to know in 20 years where his brother end up going. Where did his brother go?
Right. Yeah, because obviously they're on two separate paths right now. That's what I'm gathering.
Yeah, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think I don't think neither one of them. I know for a fact he don't. They don't trust the government no more.
Right. I don't blame them though. I wasn't interested either. Like I said, I think this is realistic. I mean, we seen how people was going crazy out here when it was that COVID.
COVID,
So
yeah,
anything like this that you don't understand is scaring you, then you got people doing because the government probably knew about this a little bit before and waited to the last minute. I mean, listen, I'm just saying. That's my little
that's a fact.
theory. That's my little theory. So, what you
I
thought
agree
about
with
this
you.
little girl when she was walking up? I didn't catch it the first time either that they freaking killed her. I was like, I really thought they was giving her this shot and was gonna give her ice cream, some milk and cookies, okay,
No,
some toys to play with. Yeah,
they
I caught
killed
it. I
her.
caught it the second time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I caught it the second time. Hey, Steve Atkins, thank
See
you.
what's good.
Yes, I caught that part the second time. That completely flew over my head because I was like, I think I was so much wanting to see, like, where's Joe? What's going on with that? I'm like, okay, this girl is coming. She looks sick. She falling down. I
Because
felt
she got
bad
the
for her
same
too.
exact. Because she got the same exact clothes that his daughter got. Joe's daughter got
Yeah,
the
I was
same pants
looking.
and shirt. So
Yeah,
you thinking that she gonna be alive, but this is a totally
right.
different woman.
Yeah. I was like, well, damn. Then later seeing her in the truck, I just was like, okay, I see what y'all did there. Then they hanging people if you ain't down with it. If you ain't, I was like, okay, this ain't a game.
It definitely ain't
So
no game.
we meet these two. Now I don't remember his name. I know that he stole from them. He was trying to get this battery
That
and sell it
battery.
to different people, right? This is Tess, I
Yeah.
believe, who is also Joe's, I don't know if he called her his girlfriend, his companion.
I mean, what you call them? Because in that, at first I didn't know if they was friends or
Right.
whatever. But when he went to bed, she was in the bed with him sleep.
Yeah, she was hugged up with him and then made them something to drink after. So I was like, okay.
Right. I mean, I'm taking it that might be his girlfriend.
Right. hmm Then this officer, he was a jack behind.
He
And
was a fiend too.
yeah, because we found out that, of course, Joel, he trying to make a way out of no way and do his little side hustles, okay, besides doing the other work. So he over here is getting him some pills. I was like, okay, so we already knew he was gonna have some bull crap with him,
Yeah.
But he
All
did,
about that.
he did,
He got his drugs.
yeah. I was like, okay.
Exactly.
Then we meet Ellie, right? Yeah,
Ellie,
Ellie.
yeah.
Now Ellie and Joel played on the Game of Thrones before. I liked her on the Game of Thrones. She was bringing that heat, so I was like, I know she could act. I'm interested to see how her character's gonna be up here.
She looking like a savage too.
Yeah, she could act her behind off, definitely.
Hey man,
And
they need to be bringing some of these. I mean, I'm gonna say like this: these actors after this first season, you best to believe that they're gonna be getting booked.
hell, I guess it's okay to say hell. Right now, freaking YouTube got all these rules.
They
So
said
now,
after 15, they said after 15 seconds, right?
yeah.
Oh, you good then?
Now we meet Marlene and we see where she goes to her people. They getting kind of pissed off, like what's going on? What's the plans? Why are we holding up this daggone girl? And then she lets her homegirl know, slips her a paper that tells her something and was like, keep it between us. And then she goes and introduces herself to Ellie. Now, I love this actress, Melody Dangerous. I did not know she was going to be up here. I actually know her from Greenleaf, and I loved her up there.
Ooh.
But then she's also the original person that voiced in the game. So I was like, yo, I love that. I love that and they said they got a couple of the people from the game that's actually playing in here. So I
Which is
love
dope.
that. Yeah, I love that they did that. I'm so excited to see her. So of course, when Joel and them is going to look for the guy that stole the battery, they end up, finding that they was double crossing. He was triple crossing at this point, and he was trying to sell stuff to Marlene and them too. Her people get all jacked up. So of course now she's asking him to take Ellie with him. First he like, oh heck no, but then she tells him like you could get more than the battery. They could give you a vehicle, they could give you tools, weapons, all of that. So of course that sounds good to them. And they say they
it would have sounded good to everybody, especially if you could think you could get out of there.
right. Yeah, that's the more jack the heck up. And at this point, homegirl ear got chopped off, she shot up. So they say they're gonna go ahead and take her or whatever, right? So I would just say, like, which characters stood out to you? Do you have one yet? Just like from the first episode.
I have the little girl. I don't want to get there because I know that's gonna be the last thing that you show. But her, of course, the main characters or whatever like that. And I want to see his brother, man. I thought his brother was dope for what he was doing.
Yeah, definitely.
I can't wait to see his brother, man. That's how I feel.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think of
so
somebody else too, though. But yeah, like that's it for now.
mm-hmm. So
You
we
know,
know that basically these two is definitely gonna be, rocking
yeah,
out together. Um, Joe, he gonna be holding it down because even Marlene was like, I know that he, takes care of business, and I forgot the way she worded it, but Ellie was like, well, what do you mean? What do they do? Because she was like, if anybody could do it, y'all two can. Basically, me and my peoples is messed up right now,
yeah,
and
they
of
got
course,
messed up already. I mean, they killed some guys, but she
yeah,
showed enough was she got shot. She was bleeding out.
right. Yeah, because at first they just trying to figure out what's going on with the battery, and they come up, they like, well, why we can't open the door? And there's just dead people everywhere blocking the door,
Mm-hmm.
blood coming down. I wonder if we're gonna see more of her, or if she's out for the count now that she got shot. I don't know, but I hope we do because I would
I
like to
think
see
we'll
more
probably
of
see
her.
more. I hope we do. I don't think she did.
Mm-hmm. And that's Tommy, right? That's his
Yeah,
brother.
Tommy right there. That's his
Yeah.
brother.
I definitely like him. He seemed like he don't play no games.
He
Yeah,
don't
but
play no games. He when that cop was about to do what he do, he shot that man with one shot.
right. Yeah. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what more he gonna bring. So at
Mm-hmm.
this point, once they try to go to leave, I don't think I really got any clear screenshots of that part because that was kind of
It was hard to
nighttime.
find some. It was hard to find some, man.
Yeah. But well, first of all, they went back to his room first. He's like, I'm
Mm-hmm.
taking a nap. She like, well, what the heck I'm supposed to do?
Yeah, she
That part was
hilarious.
funny, yeah. And she like figures out the code because the way they communicate is through the music with the radio, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she's like, the 60s mean, everything is okay. The 70s, I don't remember exactly, but the 70s I think was like, you got to pay attention, whatever. But the 80s had a Red Cross. So she was like, well, what is the 80s? And then she said, oh, well, that gotta mean it's danger. And she was like, see, I guess they cracked the code.
Yeah.
So once they
She's
go to
smart.
head out, yeah, she is. She
The
catches
cra-
on fast. She
the
paying
crazy thing is
attention.
the crazy thing is she broke when she was chained up, she broke out of that thing.
Yeah, she wasn't playing. That's why they was trying to make
No.
sure they had everything away from her because she was trying to get that knife. Even when Joel came up on her,
Yep.
she was trying to act like she was ready to fight him. I was like, okay, little girl,
Mm-hmm.
So of course the same doodle brain guard comes back around. That one that was getting the pills, popping his pills. He's using the bathroom, peeing, whatever, and he ends up seeing them because they was trying to sneak past him. I was like, ah. And then when he
Yeah.
sees them, he's over
It's a
here
yeah.
like, oh, get on your knees, and you know what I mean? They was like trying to bribe
Mm-hmm.
him, like, we'll give you this, we'll give you that. No matter what they were saying they would give him, it wasn't enough at that point. Like even
It
when
wasn't
Joe
gonna
was
be no
saying,
enough. It was good. It was a
Joe was
wrap after
like, I'll
that.
give you half off the pills. He was like, half? You better get them for free.
Right.
He was not trying to hear it. So of course he decides he got to test them. They like, come on, seriously, you already,
Right.
test us. And of course she don't want to be tested because
She know what's gonna happen.
yeah.
But the thing about it is like they put the she not one of those. She's not no zombie. The only
Mm-hmm.
problem is that she is the cure. That's what that is,
Right. Right.
and that's what she was. So that's why she was more important because to get there because she was with her. She's the cure,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't think they want
Hey.
to. In my opinion, they don't want to be the cure for shit. They don't want no cure.
Right. Hey, what's up, Ron? Yes, it
Big
is. It's
Ron.
fire. I'm loving this show, man. I'm absolutely loving it. I'm looking forward to what else they're gonna be bringing. I'm here for it. Definitely.
Facts.
What's up, Savannah? I'm definitely here for it. I really think they did a good introduction. I can't wait to see what else is gonna be happening. So of course, Joe kind of has a flashback where he's thinking of it in terms of course, when he was holding his daughter and the daggone soldier was, coming towards them and
Mm-hmm.
her getting killed and all that. So now when this guy is coming at him, it's
He
like he
beat.
just snapped.
He snapped and I don't know. I think he killed him.
Yeah, I think
kill
he
her,
did too, or he's damn near deaf because he was beaten till he couldn't beat no more.
exactly. That even she looked at him like, oh my God, I rock with him.
Yeah.
You ain't want that to happen to her.
Yeah. Yeah. She was looking like, but then when they seen that her test, the thing showed red, which means she's positive, but apparently she never turned because I guess this is supposed to be like from what I think it's supposed to be from. I don't know what happened to Detroit Kings. He got cut off, but you know, this is supposed to be from like, oh, he back.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay. Oh shoot. Sorry, y'all. I thought I had my ringer turned
No.
on. This is supposed to have been what? I forgot what I was talking about, y'all. I'm so sorry. Oh, she said she got bit 3 weeks ago. That's what I was talking about. So by
Yeah,
now she would have turned.
exactly.
Right. Okay.
But she didn't turn though, so evidently she got it. She has the cure for that
Right.
disease,
Right. Yeah.
and I think it went red for that reason.
Exactly. Yeah, because they like, wait a minute now, he was even looking like, I know I didn't just beat the heck out this guy and you over here. Because he was even
Exactly.
asking her before, like, yo, why would they, why would you be so important? Why they want you to be transported? He was like, you got a rich family or something, somebody. She's like, yeah, something like that. But they didn't really know why they was transporting her. So I guess they putting two and two together now. As far as
Yeah.
that goes, yeah, pretty much.
Now
And
the crazy
now,
about this before we I don't want to take up no time to over talk you, but do you think that I don't know if that's his girlfriend or not. Do you think his girlfriend gonna accept this? Being off the fact that she might still think she might turn, or is she saying
yeah,
like, okay, she don't turn, we could probably get a lot of money for this girl.
right, right.
I mean that's my thinking.
Hey, Moochie, what's up?
Mochi.
You just finished watching it? Yeah. I don't know. You want to come up for a minute and talk about if you don't, it's okay. I don't think we're gonna be up here much longer, but I did want to come up and talk about this definitely for a minute because I was like, yo, they
Mm-hmm.
putting it down. So what
Heck
would you
yeah.
see? What would you say your most memorable scene is? I think I got a couple of them, to be honest.
Maz is 10 minutes in. They just went off like that, like people just dying,
Yeah.
zombies. And then the other one is, oh, I mean, like, dang, I got so many that part.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, them my man Joe, he beating the hell out of that damn guard. I think he did. I mean, if he not, he unconscious.
Yeah, he gonna
And
be hooked
then
up to some tubes or something.
exactly, and then the first, I mean, my man was talking about the disease and stuff. That part was deep.
Yeah, definitely, absolutely. Yeah, I'm real curious. Like, see, I don't know with that girlfriend either because I
I
think
don't
she's
know.
probably gonna be giving him like some pushback in the beginning. Maybe he get
Hmm.
her to change her mind. I don't know, or maybe she'll pretend like she is, and then she'll be like, "Nah," you know what I mean?
We you when you see that happening, and you know for a fact this girl is not no zombie. She didn't turn. It's questions to be asked like, dog, do she got the cure for this?
Right. Exactly.
And how much money can I get? And that's just my
Mhm.
opinion.
Yeah, they can spin in different ways. Because that's the thing, too, with shows. That's what make it kind of like, half and half sometimes for me. Whether we talking about a comic, a game, or a TV
Hmm.
show, whatever, a book that, even the autobiographies, we see that they change certain things all the time. Sometimes you don't want it to be exact because you want to kind of surprise people. As long as they do it in a good way, and that's like, whoa, that you enjoy it, I don't mind. Now, when they make some decisions that you be like, nah, the way they had it, they should have kept it that way, then that's kind of a different story. So I think they could play around with it
They
if
can
they
play
want to.
around with it. They ain't got to do exactly what the video game is. They already follow like at least 60%, 70% of this game in the first episode.
Yeah, that's what I heard that from a lot of people. So I'm like, I think they could definitely mix it up. It ain't got to be exact. Then I heard there's some things that they left out that people wish that they would have kept in. So no matter what, everybody always gonna have their opinions. And sometimes we still not gonna all be pleased. I'm kind of happy that I don't have nothing to compare it to. I'm just watching it and just enjoying it for what it is.
Exactly.
Definitely. So I know we got.
It was good.
Yeah, it was. It kept me intrigued. Like I said, like the first half hour, I don't even think I was holding my breath. Like, what else gonna happen? What's gonna happen now?
It was nice. It was nice pacing.
Yeah, the way they was telling the story, the build up. That's why I said I think I got a couple of memorable moments at the beginning and the introduction. I definitely felt like they did a good job making us care about his daughter Sarah. Yeah. I like that scene with the old people. The scene with the plane looked crazy.
The planes were making noise, was getting down, people just running.
Yeah,
man, incredible episode. If I had to give it a rating, I'm giving it a grade. I'm giving it an A++.
Yeah, I definitely think they did a good job.
Great show for TV. It's a great time for TV in the month of January already.
It is. It really is. Like, and to me, to be honest, even though they're all different shows and I like all of them, from different aspects, I feel like everything that came on this past week, first episodes have been pretty on point so far. I'm like, so now that you started it there, you just like, where you gonna take the rest of the season? Because I don't want y'all to be falling down. Because usually when it's a first episode, you don't get that much action. Maybe don't come as hard and be slow. But a lot of these shows was like, nah, we coming out with bang from the beginning. So
HBO ain't about to play with them. They know what they doing.
Yeah, definitely. So I'm really curious.
And man, I'm like this. If I had to choose, I'm talking about like on the Sunday, this show, like all the shows that came out, I'm gonna say Last of Us, and then after that, I'm gonna have to go with Mary Kingstown.
Yeah, Mary Kingstown
came out there and ain't play no game.
It sure didn't. It sure didn't at all. I had talked a little bit about Mary Kingstown and Godfather Harlem, but not too many people viewed it because I just wanted to test it because I know I can't do all of these. So I said maybe some shows I'll do where it's just like a little side thing in my Tamika's talk. That's how I'll do it sometimes. When there's other shows I want to talk about, may not be a week by week review. But then my other shows I'll do week by because there's so many, and then we got these other ones coming up in February. It's about to get real crazy. But I like Mayor Kingstown. That was good.
Yeah, it was though. It started off with the bang, man.
Yes, that was good. Shout out to Mike. That's my man.
Or might be doing his thing.
For real. Shoot, I think I got a little clip from Mike up here because I was gonna play it when it was my birthday. But I never got a chance to. I had so many of them daggone clips up, and y'all know I end up getting a daggone copyright on my birthday video. I ain't never have a copyright. Real? Yeah, I was like, what's going on here? The heck is happening? I played what did I play? I played the scene from Belly with my man You Wanna Run With Me, and I played something from Amen. And they sure enough did give me a copyright. I was like, wait a minute.
It was him. Yep. It was him.
That's him?
Yeah.
All right.
Dang.
Stay in the car.
I don't want to play too long because I don't want to get in trouble. But Mike don't play.
Mike don't play no games, man. He took that man out. And my man, I want him to have like a speedy recovery too, man.
Yeah, Mike was not playing. He said, say it was him. Tell me which one it was. It was him. Okay. Bop, bop, bop.
That was a quick one. That was quick, too.
Right. Yes, he was not playing. I loved every minute of it. So, of course, when we got to the end, you know, they say they got to keep going because now he done beat the mess out this daggone guard. He can't
Ain't
let
no,
them catch up. This
ain't no
looks, I
turning
don't know if
back.
y'all can see how this looks, but that looked crazy what they about to walk through. Which I think is up in there. Because
Man, it's a whole bunch of mountains and everything in that place.
I heard it's like different stages of the you know, what do y'all call them? The zombies, the clickers, whatever. It's
I
different
say
types.
they could say clickers. I call them zombies. That's what they call in the
Okay.
game, zombies.
Right. Okay. Yeah, so it's different ones of those. It's different stages, I guess. I don't know, y'all. I wonder how they gonna be lucky. And then it's like, I guess it would go like the easier ones to kill is the ones that don't have all of, like, it hasn't went all over their body.
Yep.
Okay. And then it gets harder as ooh, that's a
It's
hot
gonna get
mess.
hard and hard, and that's what I think that he on a mission to find his brother.
Right. That's what he more so worried about, finding his brother.
Yep.
And I
We
guess
know
his
we
brother
kind of know his brother ain't dead.
is his brother's down with those other I forget what the other groups are called. Because at this point, I guess we have different groups. We have ones that's just off by themselves. They don't want to be bothered with nothing. We got the ones that's with the government. And I forget what the other ones was called, like something. I should have wrote it down. But, you know, I think that that's how it would be too. You know, you're going to have your different groups. Everybody going to believe in different things. Everybody going to want to stand in different ways. So I
Yep.
guess that's pretty much how that is. So I guess him and his brother have two different ways of looking and dealing with the whole situation. That's what I'm assuming.
His brother probably never recovered from seeing his niece die in front of him neither.
Yeah, shoot. That's a hard one.
Heck yeah. They both never did. But that's his
Mm-hmm.
brother though. And he gonna go find him.
Right. Yeah, that's what he looked like. He don't care nothing else but to go find him. Cause she even said like, "Oh yeah, I know you got plans to go find Tommy, but while you on your way, before you go there to do that, you know, do this little job for us."
I don't even think he gonna do the job. I think for the fact that he gonna treat her like his daughter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this should be interesting to see what their dynamic is going to be because he seemed like he's just been off to himself, secluded. If it ain't about his brother, you know, he don't really care, keeping himself busy with work. So now this is going to, you know, take it to a whole new another place.
Yep. But it was a great episode though.
It really was. I definitely enjoyed it. I'm definitely looking forward to see what else they gonna have going on. What did you say? Was the brother on some mission of some kind? I'm not sure. I don't think they specified it. So maybe we gonna have that, you know, seeing from his brother's perspective, maybe in the next episode. What you think?
Yeah, I think they're gonna tackle it in the next episode. Sure, for what's going on with him, he ain't gonna be trying to. I know they can't go back to there, but that man probably ain't. He probably on some savage type stuff. He not gonna try to listen to nothing that government talking about.
Yeah, I definitely
It's
don't
a
see
wrap for
him trying
that.
to mess with the government in any way. And like I said, I can't blame them for that. I can't be mad at that because I would be feeling the same way too. Like, nah, I don't want
Heck
no
yeah,
parts of y'all at all.
exactly.
You know, y'all cannot be trusted because y'all was
Because they
just
on
out
the
here.
part of the fault that it happened anyway. I ain't gonna tell it because then
Right.
they ain't gonna want to spoil it for people who don't play video games.
Yeah, this definitely got me interested in playing now. I wouldn't mind. I haven't really played a game in years. If it ain't Michael Jackson Wii on the Wii, I haven't been doing it, okay? But I used to play a lot of games back in the days. So I'm definitely curious. But thank you, Detroit Kings, for coming in. I
You
think we
welcome.
gonna get ready to end it off here now. I think we talked about most of the, you know, important parts. So, you know, any predictions? I don't know. Since you played the game, you
No,
can buy your predictions right.
no predictions right now. I'm gonna wait to get to episode 4, and then I start doing predictions.
Okay.
I can't do it right now because it ain't like I can predict anything. I'm not gonna try to watch it like 3 times. I still
Yeah.
I can't see it right now, which is a good thing. I like to not have a hard time predicting things.
Yeah, I like that too. I like that I didn't know what was coming. Like I said, I had fresh eyes on it. And I watched it like 3 times now. All the other shows, I mostly watch once. Unless it's something I'm reviewing, then usually I would watch that
Hmm.
twice, get my notes or whatever anyway. But even this, even if I wasn't talking about it, it was just something where I was like, nah, I gotta see this again. Wait a minute, what else was happening? So I can even see myself watching it again. So that tells you how much I enjoyed it. I really was like, oh, okay, yeah, they wasn't playing with this. I was here for it. I would give this
Exactly.
definitely an A or a 10, and I don't usually score that high when it's coming out. But see, now that means, like I said, they're gonna have to be on top of it with all the other episodes because they started out that way. I don't want to see it go down, you know what I mean? I want to see it keep going up and keeping us, on our toes, keeping us interested.
That's
But
fact. We're
I
gonna
think
keep
they will.
we're gonna keep doing this review. We're gonna try to get it over to L channel or Brillo channel to do. If not, we'll be back here. We probably be back here on whenever Tamika got time though, man. Whenever she got time,
Yeah,
we gonna do it
probably
then.
on a Monday. Yeah, because we supposed to be
Yeah.
doing some collaborations and
Mm-hmm.
flipping things around. Like some weeks on my channel, some week on. We'll see how it goes. We'll keep y'all updated. Let y'all know. I thank y'all that did come through. I really appreciate it. Ron, Muchella, Michelle, Savannah, giggles and giggles. So silly. And who else was it? HEA, I think. Steve. Thank you.
Steve.
Yes. Definitely hit that like, share, subscribe,
Right.
y'all. I'm trying to make it to 500. That was supposed to be my deadline for the new year, and I did not make it. But I'm only like 12 people away, so subscribe,
We
y'all.
gonna get it. We definitely gonna get it there.
Right, Zaria, thank you for coming through. She was the first one to come in the chat. I definitely appreciate it. So we will talk with y'all again. If you are on the replay game, like I said, let us know in the comments, who your favorite character was, what you liked, what you didn't like, what you looking forward to see, all that good stuff. And we will chop it up with y'all the next time.
All right.
So see y'all later. To the
Yeah.
leaves.
Have a good night.
Good night, everybody.